What made you lose respect for someone? My son's friend used to spend weekends and nearly his entire summers at our house. One weekend, the boy was staying over with us when he had a terrible toothache. He was crying and just rocking back and forth, writhing in pain. We looked at the tooth, and it was completely rotten and broken. Tried to reach the parents, but couldn't get a hold of them. We did the best we could to comfort him. When we took him back home, we told the parents about it, and they admitted they had known about it for a while, but they couldn't afford the dentist. In damn near the same breath, they proceeded to show us the new flat-screen TV and surround sound they had just bought for $700. The boy continued to suffer in that home, in many ways we didn't even know about until later, for a couple years, when finally my wife and I called CPS. We were so afraid of making things worse, and were pretty certain that they would know exactly who made the complaint, and it would jeopardize our being able to give him any reprieve if they cut us off from having contact with him. When we finally made the call, it went exactly as we had feared. The agency wouldn't give us any details of the contact, but the boy's parents cut us off completely. My son saw him at school, and that would be the only way we could communicate with him. One night, several months later, he showed up at our door. Turns out, he ran away. Cops came, he tried to explain the abuse he was having in the home, which at this point we found out had turned into physical beatings, and the cop told him to knock your shit off and get in the car, and they took him back to the abusive parents. The next morning, the mother came to our house with the boy and told us to keep him. So we went through a big process and got legal guardianship of him, and ever since he has been in our home, he is treated like our own son. First thing we did was go to a dentist. I'm not one to wish ill on anyone, no matter what they've done, but I hope those people burn in hell.